Hello, Coach Scott here. Today, I want to talk about building relationships on social media. Now, it's unfortunately probably not a day goes by when someone doesn't message me, and there's basically no opening conversation prior to them sending me either a link to their business opportunity or a link to a product or service. And really, I just wonder what they expect. And if it's somebody that we've never heard from before, it's actually what's called spamming, isn't it? Sending an unsolicited message with just a link to your business or product. So I'd just like to try and maybe, without sounding officious or anything, educate a few people. Hope they might be listening at some point. Yeah, if you want to be successful on social media, then you need to be making conversation before you start talking about your business or product. It's really good for you if you can have a different kind of mindset, if you like. Instead of thinking as everyone you contact as a means to sell them something, whether it's a business opportunity or product or service, think of them first of all as trying to make a friend, because that way you've got much better chance of actually building some kind of relationship before you start talking about business. And to, to some extent it would depend perhaps on how and where you're getting the contact from. For example, what you can do on Facebook these days, and perhaps other social media platforms as well. You can go into groups, especially groups which are heavily associated with either your business, a product or service, so that you're actually targeting people that would have an interest in what you have to offer. This gives you automatically gives you something in common. You might find out there are other things in common. To do that, maybe have a look at their profile first. Identify people maybe they have a hobby or some kind of other interest outside of what you're offering, which is a common interest. Because at the end of the day, we make friends with people generally who have some kind of common interest. Yeah, so that we can share ideas and share experiences, with each other on that particular subject. For me, one of the things would be football. I'm from England, so football is our big sport, and I've been a big Manchester United fan all my life since I was a little boy. So if somebody, started asking me about Manchester United or just football in general, that would immediately be of interest to me, and obviously, it's a good way to start a conversation. And that obviously applies to any kind of hobby, interest. It might be musical, not necessarily sport, or it might just be even knitting or listening to a certain kind of music. Yeah, so these are the kind of things really you should be trying to explore and find out about before you start engaging them in talk about business. So hopefully that that gives you some good information. Um, it it really, if you are just reaching out to people and basically giving links without building out a conversation, you're not doing yourself any favors. People will think of you as either being a total newbie who doesn't know really what they're doing yet, or somebody who hasn't bothered to learn, how to use social media properly. So either way, you're on a loser really. So try and think of it a lot more about building relationships first. Maybe it's a kind of also your mindset needs to be a little bit more long term. Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about, yeah, come into this business, make this amount of money in 2 days, and those kind of things just aren't realistic. If you want to be somebody who does really well in an online opportunity, you need to be taking a much longer term view. You probably, depending on your previous experience, if you've not really had any experience in online business or um, any kind of affiliate marketing or network marketing or selling products through Amazon or whatever, you've never had any kind of experience like that before, then you're not going to learn that in a month or two. It's going to take a lot longer than that. There are skills and things you need to learn, which you need to invest also in yourself and in your business to be able to get to the point where you can start earning a decent income, and then you can scale it up from there. Okay, so I hope this training was useful for you. If it was, there's more. Click on the link to go to my Facebook group. Bye bye.